Speaking of Game & Watch, you know Ataraxia?
Yeah.
Ataraxia is almost soon going to be in Memphis.
Ooh.
Actually got a new job in Germantown.
Interesting.
So basically gonna have another Game & Watch in Memphis to be repping.
Tennessee leveling up here. But right now we're not talking about Tennessee, we're talking about Alabama and this Alabama semi-finals here. Going to start off C2 Bricktator versus DaNeel Neely, of course. Looks like we're starting on PS2, the classic, you know. I don't think anybody, these two teams really don't mind going on PS2 together. Talk about matchups here. I mean, this is going to be rough. I mean, it's Palu versus Villager. I feel like Palu just kind of invalidates Villager, so I think C2 is going to try his best in order to just stay on Neely as much as he can, right?
And honestly, Palutena kind of invalidates both of these characters in some way because, like, you can get some very good strings with against Bowser Jr. You have a lot of those, like, reflex. You could just fall off with Nair against the up B, and then you just fast forward, and then they fall. And at that point, it's like a very big tax. But can you get a tax, something that rhymes with tax, and get that position to get yourself off? What a way to change that situation.
That's crazy. I love the Villager getting a lot more aggressive with Axe recently. Chrome, one of the Villagers that I play with a little bit, he started to get a lot more aggressive with Axe, and they're using it as this aggressive punish option in advantage here, and it just works out so well. Speaking of punish, nice up smash there from DaNeel, going to take that first stock off of the Bricktator again.
And now with the 6-4 lead, that's a comfortable scenario. And a lot of these characters, Bowser Jr. and Villager, sometimes like a way to force you into a situation where they can make you come to them. And they basically catch a lot of the setups now. So they have a lot more ideas to either like set up Mecha Koopas, back up those trees, a little bit of those like traps. But nice backer coming in from C2, at least get that backer and see how you try to change out the situation for the better.
Ooh, almost a nasty combo there coming in from DaNeel Neely right after that stock. They were trying to toss him C2 back and forth. He does make it out, but you know, who knows how long. I mean, DaNeel doing a great job of covering Neely. Doing a great job of covering DaNeel there. I think that would have been a really rough situation if C2 was able to have his way off stage.
You saw right there that Neely's trying to at least get that pocket, but not able to get it in time.
I swear C2 has almost killed Bricktator twice off of just random S-Smash. Earlier, he just literally ran up to him and forward smashed his shield. I was like, what are you doing?
He's just going for the big shield.
There's nobody there. It's just Bricktator. Like, oh man, but hey, they're still doing an okay job here. I mean, they did kind of bring it back just a little bit here. Oh, but DaNeel getting that nice back air there to finish out C2's second stock here.
Trying to at least also open up a little bit of the scenario. At this point, I would try to find a way to separate the two, because in some ways they could like take those trades and get off those areas. And there you go!
Oh, there it is.
Separate that from happening. Now you have free reign to get that edge guard. Good stuff coming in from Neely to get that position.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the scary part of this matchup, I think. I mean, it's like, sure, you've got the Palutena, nice toss match. Oh, and a nice back there. It's back to even? When did that happen?
Doubles. All we have is one word. Doubles.
Doubles,
That's how doubles work.
Oh, double ice? I almost thought C2 was going to mash out the ice and go for the downer immediately there. I thought I would have popped off.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, there you go. Good save there from C2 there. Would have taken a lot of damage if Bricktator was stuck in that jab for too long there. So good stuff there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, but nice little cart mix up. That's like the first part of carriel. I like to call the cart aerials the carriels.
The carriels.
You know, that was care 1, and then care 2 is if he goes for the swing. You know.
So what do we call care up B into the 4 there?
I don't know. I don't think of a combo name, but I think it's just, you know, care 1 to care 2 confirmed. You know?
Care 1, care 2.
Yeah. Anyway, it's down there.
Not care about the stock?
That was a really unfortunate down there, though, because I think that was only like a single turnip there.
Yeah.
Oh, but C2's dying. I couldn't really tell what he died to. It's like, I saw explosive flame, and then he died. I think maybe Neely there got in with the axe and probably killed him, or an up smash. I think he should be able to sneak in there. But a rough 2v1 situation for Lucas here. I mean, this is still very
massively
possible.
doable. Do you see why DaNeel is just not approaching?
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh.
Now
reflected Lord might have killed her.
Oh, that was amazing!
The up smash!
No.
The one frame of invincibility.
Wait, that's a regrab. That's a regrab.
No, he made it back. Great timing there from Bricktator. This is anyone's game here.
That was actually the best option you could do there, because it was option that he was gonna burst in and try to hit you back.
Yeah, that was crazy timing, didn't that one frame punish?
And
Oh my god. I cannot believe C2 Bricktator brought that back.
C2, we see you. We see you out there with that.
Well, Bricktator, the Bricktator, man. I can't believe
Bricktator.
No, I got
phenomenal.
you. That's crazy. That's insane. I cannot believe they made it back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
We said straight from the get-go, like, that ain't over. You separate the two, you get a good edge-guard situation. Yeah. And that was just good play.
And Lucas, I mean, I think people, forgetting about Lucas, a lot in this game over the Nest, but like, Lucas has got a lot of raw kill power too. I mean, a strong fair can do it. The tilts, like I said, the tilts, you saw it there, as a strong hit of the tilt will kill stocks fairly early. I think he died at like 120, 110 to up tilt on ledge. Obviously the up smash having that one frame, you don't see it often, but when you do, you get hype about it. And then of course just PK Fire. PK Fire can just kill you. I mean, you just hit one of them and you're dead. So yeah, I think that's just excellently played from Bricktator there to get that 2v1 there.
Yeah,
so
we're just gonna talk a little bit about Lucas. Lucas is just an interesting character because that's how people view his viability. It's like many people say like, oh, he has these good tools for edge guarding. He has these good tools for neutral. He has these good tools to either catch landings or get some early kills.
Yeah. He's definitely slept on for sure. I think a lot of the Lucas mains have been lobbing him out with like the crazy Zaire combos.
Yeah.
Like I think those are like nuts, right? But like, I feel like that's gonna be kind of hard to do with doubles though. I don't think we're gonna see any Zaire loops here anytime soon. But just the raw, Lucas spacing and just playing neutral good. I mean, Lucas is good at neutral. I mean that. PK Fire is a scary tool you have to watch out for, but he's also got to be careful. I mean, he doesn't want Neely to take any part of that PK Fire, because that could kill a pocketed PK Fire. There's a good chance that could kill very early. Like, we're talking like maybe 70, 80 in the right situation.
Yeah, so we have to see how that awareness goes into play. But we're going to be taking it to Town and City a little bit. Of course, this has been sort of a space that they wanted to use to be able to open up space a little bit better. And of course, we have seen characters such as like, Bowser Jr. and of course we see villagers right there have room to set up options and they at least get early kills off the side. So we have to see how that
and that's a good point to make there, because I mean, I think that oh my god, he got it. Yep. Villager.
You can't go low. You can't go low. That's like the main issue you've seen from.
Exactly. You've got to be so scared to go low. I mean, at that point, you really just need to understand that he might go for that mid-up and just go for like the tethered recovery again.
Yeah.
I really haven't seen a lot of tether recoveries from Lucas, and I think, Neely definitely punishing that a lot. But C2 kind of punishing both of these players. He already got the stock on the Neil and got them both on the top platform away from the stage here.
They get a lot more issues to set up this off. That would have been something, God.
No.
I just have to walk off and just walk out of the venue.
Yeah, I would have popped up. Oh, but he gets the triple turtle.
They had to get someone else on commentary. Okay. I'd just be gone.
For real. The setup with the footstool and the forward smash, that would have been, I would have popped off for them, honestly.
So we have to see how a little bit of set goes. However, Palutena trying to get an edge guard, trying to get down there.
DaNeel like a little too scared,
yeah.
Just not able to face that correctly. Okay, weak hit forward tilt. Gonna put DaNeel or Neely off stage here. Bricktator trying to go for that truck.
Oh.
He gets. Bro, how does he get the one frame every time? Oh no, he would.
Yeah, you can't recover like that. You have to start using Zaire.
See, as much as Bricktator's been get twice by this villager so far, it's still fairly even. I mean, like if you look at the stock counts, I mean, this is really close to Neely losing his stock, but great little confirm there. The hit of tree into axe. That's nuts. Also, it looks like Lucas. Oh wait, I think DaNeel got gimped by Lucas PK Thunder there. We didn't even notice it, but yeah, he had to take that stock from Neely, and all of a sudden, I think it's back in C2 and Bricktator's favor here.
Jesus Christ. That's just been good cases holding out the favor. But yes, you say before with this lead, now it's looking super horrible against them. You don't want to go down 2-0 especially. That's just putting you in the hot seat of numerous amounts of counter picks.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, C2 has a lot of characters in that. It looks like that right now, I think he's being more comfortable with the Palu at the moment with double. Oh, good confirm there, but not going to kill on C2 there. Great team synergy from DaNeel and Neely, but not killing quite yet here.
You have to get like some sense of kill. You have to find something here. You're getting closer and closer to kill percent if you are DaNeel and Neely.
Yeah, and you can see C2, he's fishing for that back air.
Yeah.
He is wanting it so badly. But luckily, Neely able to avoid the back air and dying at like 90.
Scary situation. I like the idea to interrupt, but Neely not able to get the situation. And Knight forward smash awareness.
Forward smash.
Okay, if you can try and steal the stock off of the Lucas, you can try and get, not able to get the proper hit on the cart though.
Yeah, this is really, I mean, DaNeel and Neely can still win this. Never mind. Look, DaNeel's a good player. This is rough. This is like one. I mean, Bowser Jr. is heavy. He might not die to one straight hit, but two for sure.
Yeah. And then just good edge guards on the play for both of these characters. So it'll be super scary to go from. Nice recovery.
Wow, he hits him with the Koopa.
And got one!
The kill! Oh, this is terrifying, man. I think Bowser Jr., you know, the one thing he's good at is crazy combos, right?
Yeah.
And so this is pretty scary for Palutena. 45%.
Wait,
Ooh,
he's gonna go high!
Oh, 62. Oh, no.
Not gonna go high, it's gonna go low.
Oh,
okay.
Great recovery. Great recovery there from C2. That was a almost death.
Oh, that's a regrab, though. But not even get the timing.
Yeah, not yet. Oh.
Watch your shield!
Holds the care one. He holds the line. The void's dying there. Really, really close there. I mean, if that poke through is dead. Nice back air.
And the back air gonna be able to close it off. Invincible back air has saved and ended numerous amounts of lives.
Yes, exactly. It saved that game too there for C2. I mean, that was scary.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
Especially DaNeel. I mean, DaNeel, I think people, I think he could legitimately be like top 5 Bowser Juniors in North America at least. Like there's not many of them, but DaNeel, I think, has proven time and time again that he can stand up to a lot of just really good players. At least in the Southeast top 5. He's probably the best in the Southeast. I don't know anybody else that played this
phenomenal results in the Southeast.
Yep.
I was like, you gotta look back. I think he got 13th at a MomoCon.
Did he get 13? I don't know. He plays really well in a lot of different situations, and I don't remember all of them. He played, I think the last regional we had was Blastoff.
Yeah, Blastoff.
He placed like 5th or 4th
Yeah.
in Blastoff, beating like Dr. Copper. No, did he beat Dr. Copper? I think he beat Dr. Copper. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
but I mean, regardless, fantastic player, and that was very winnable.
Yeah, 97th at the MomoCon. And then 9th at Blaston, 2nd at numerous amounts of the monthlies at Alabama. Really good players coming in.
He's Alabama's hidden boss in the sense that like he is able to go to a lot of tournaments. If he went to a lot of tournaments, he'd be on the PR free. Yeah. But he's just not because he's not able to go to tournaments. Speaking of DaNeel, he's doing a good start here, just keeping his pressure going. Nice call out on the jump. Oh, I think he thought that Bricktator was going to go for the interrupt there, so he went for that back air there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that does let C2 get on back to save the free. Yeah. And that's an interesting part about doubles you got to think about. Sometimes just being there is enough to sometimes save your partner.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't necessarily have to commit to a button in that instance there.
I'm also seeing some situation in which like C2 has kind of gotten away with recovering high.
Yeah, he has a couple of times, yeah, for sure. I mean, it is kind of almost the opposite. C2's recovering a lot high, you know, Bricktator kind of recovering a lot low.
Yeah, and you see that jump finally get cats onto that high recovery there. Get away this get off, but now taking the lead. And now way to at least take this game and get yourself on the board. Don't want to go down like this, 3-0.
Exactly. I mean, DaNeel just doing a great job so far. I mean, I think he's definitely been, like you said, calling out the C2 jumps, but great edge shard there from Neely. Gonna finish the stop, but a great response there from C2. Gonna kill him at like 80.
Yeah, that's definitely big, especially factoring that.
Oh, he gets him again!
The synergy, dog!
Oh my god, that's crazy.
That was reaction. That was reaction on C2's part. Recognized the nair and said, alright, I'm in position. I'm gonna show you something special with this back air.
That's amazing stuff there from C2. And that just almost immediately brought him back in this game. They were definitely down for a bit there. C2 bringing it almost all the way back here. Oh.
That high percentage though.
Yeah, I saw bully ball and I got scared. I mean, C2 again going to the high recovery there, but I don't blame him against Villager. There's not really a lot Villager can do in a high recovery in this instance.
Like, especially if like you're already on the ground, you have to like either like react to that.
Did you do that down throw to Axe?
I actually saw that.
That's nuts. Oh man.
It's like the weirdest team combos can come into
for
play.
Sure. Yeah, that was a funny combo. I'm so into that. Okay, nice back in there from C2. Gonna put Neely off stage. Ooh, he tries to get the 2-frame with the down air. Ooh, trades with the up smash pretty favorably there from DaNeel. So C2's still in a good spot.
Don't mind this.
Let's
no, stop!
Okay, I almost thought Bricktator was gonna fall into that. Oh, nice S-smash there from C2 to cover that down throw though.
You still got squid your read right there. So you have to try to get this recovery. Funny enough, even with that lead, now blue team's back into favor again.
Yeah.
Jab's gonna close this off.
Yep.
That's a scary situation. He's trying to
right okay, backer grab. Okay, he does make it back on the high recovery.
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, you see many people like not many characters can really get anything off of reaction, off of high recovery. You have to like read it or either expect it ahead of time.
Oh, nice back though there from, again, another really early kill there from Villager. I don't think he was past 80. I think it was about at 80-ish before he got that back though.
This is just the counter pick kind of working against him.
For real.
And it makes you wonder, like, what were the bans on blue team? Of course, you probably banned Kalos.
Yeah.
But, like, was it, like, Kalos at D, and they're like, I'll take the town and city?
Yeah,
because
I mean,
it needs to be able to
I'm not sure. I think they definitely want, you know, with DaNeel, having like good platforms to do combos is gonna, I think, is really important. So I think more than likely they could have banned some of the two plots. So like either
like,
PS2 or Small Battlefield.
Yeah, I can also see Yoshi's story coming in because you got more of the streaks.
Right.
And yeah, this.
Well, I think C2 would have wanted to be on Yoshi's story. I mean, like with Palu on Yoshi's story, that feels kind of scary. I think you can just get combo for damage.
Gotta go high. Like
Either
the
way.
idea to at least get position. And this has just been something that C-Tier, the Bricktator, have done phenomenally throughout this. And that's just covering the stage with lead straps. And that's just being able to position. And that's just in doubles in general.
Yeah.
If you could just have one person at the ledge and then one person at center stage, then like there's only like very limited options that any person can do to get back on stage.
Absolutely. Also, I want to mention alternate universe where that one turnip that Neely landed was triple turnip and C2 died at like the 80. Oh man. This is rough for, it's Villager. Villager can stall for forever, and one just mispatient, what am I trying to say? Mispatient move there, impatient move there can end the stock. Ooh, down our backer, not connecting.
I think Bricktator's starting to get impatient there.
Yeah,
you saw so many times when they were just trying to get in their face. That was like one scenario in which DaNeel could have just got grabbed. And it's very scary, that situation. You can pocket
was he trying to pocket it? I think he was trying to parry it and then thought he wanted to pocket it afterwards. And so I guess like, okay, yeah, whatever.
You just spam F till the lane is just like, alright, just finish up for me.
Yeah, exactly. It's the bait. You know, you're focused on the move, you're spamming up till, and you're not ready for the call on coming in with the back end. The C2 back there.